Morning, everyone. Today we got a couple service calls to do and some tune-ups. Yeah, so I'm gonna go get something to drink. I am dying of thirst, and then we're off to do some calls. So the first thing I look for is just the coils. I don't know if you can see it. We'll still clean it. I just like to see how dirty they get. I'm not sure if it shows on the camera. This coil's not too bad. Yeah, it's got a little bit of dirt stuff in it. So we'll definitely clean it. But it's not terrible. It's not going to affect the refrigerant. I mean, I don't think it will. We'll check it. But all right, the thermostat was set to 75 and the room was 75. So now we're on a 5-minute delay. So while that's on a 5-minute delay, I can hook up this stuff. Alright, so we have the connections on. What we'll do is we're going to go on the phone and connect to them. So I know these Goodmans are typically alright. Connecting. So I know there's a piston inside and doing the indoor wet bulb, outdoor dry bulb. We know what our super heat should be. It should be anywhere between like 10 and 15. This is also a zone system, so I'm only calling the first floor, but that shouldn't matter. That's not right. It's saying our liquid is oh. This is open. There it is. Right on the money. Off. And let me go get the hose. A little dark down here, but let's see. We did not put this in, but we did put in the dampers. This is our bypass, and then we have another damper here, and we have the bypass damper. So And we did all that. Those are our return air sensors for both the EIMs and then our zone control board that controls our dampers. So we have a damper there, and then we put another damper up here. So let's check the filter. There's a dirty filter. Alright, so we finished the AC tune-up. So we are going to another AC tune-up. But yeah, so I just, you know, when you service a home for so long, you know, you get to know the people that are there, obviously. And I just found out that her husband passed away. He wasn't that old when she told me. I was actually shocked. He was a really nice guy. It's a shame. So yeah, when your customers, you know, pass away, it's upsetting. You know, you service them for so many years. You know, at least once or twice a year, you get to know them, and yeah, it's just sad. But yeah, so we're going on to the next one. We should be there in about 20 minutes. So the customer just informed me that her hose bib in the back does not work. So I told her that we won't be able to clean the outdoor coil. Hopefully it's not bad, we'll see. But we are going to look at seeing if we can replace it, because we do that. They're not hard. So let's take a look. Oh, there's the hose bib. Oh, the coil's actually not that bad. Microchannel coil, not that bad. Alright, so we didn't complete the full AC tune-up. What we're going to do is we're going to come back. That didn't sound good. We're going to come back Tuesday to put in that hose bib, and then we'll finish the tune-up and do everything all at once. So that's scheduled for next Tuesday. So now we're going to a leaky relief valve, and we'll see what's going on with that. Alright, so that's the boiler. It's coal-fired and oil. So the relief valve's leaking. And look at the pressure. So there's a couple of reasons why this leaks. You have your domestic coil can leak if it's leaking internally. The tank could be full, but it's not that full. I'm still going to drain it anyways. And the relief valve. I'm sorry. The water feeder could be bad. So we'll start by draining this tank. We'll shut this off. And then I'm gonna get a bucket, and then we'll drain this into a bucket. pretty full. Okay, I just had to blow into the hose and now it's sucking air in. Alright, now that the tank's empty, what we're going to do is close this valve. We're going to put this screw back in. Bleeder screw. I'm going to open this valve here, and as long as that relief valve is still good, it should, the pressure's going to drop. So here, I'm going to turn this and watch the pressure. It's building back up because that water feeder's still in there. So what we want is our PSI's here. We want between 10 and 15. So what we'll do, so this is not filling. You can see it's stuck. It should be filling up to 10, 15. So we're just gonna, it's not working at all. Interesting. Alright, well, what we'll do is close this off just to isolate it. So now, as long as the relief valve's still good, it should stop leaking water. Look at that. It's just been the excess water. Alright, so as you saw, there was a leaking relief valve. The expansion tank, it wasn't full all the way, maybe 3/4 full. I did pull 5 to 15 gallons of water out of it, 3 5-gallon buckets. And then when I opened the expansion tank, the pressure dropped down to like 6 to 8 psi. You know, we like to keep our boilers between, I don't know, like 12 and 18 psi. So the water feeder wasn't filling, obviously, because it's at 6 to 8 psi. So I just told him to keep an eye on it. If the pressure does continue to rise with the water feeder shut off, even though it wasn't working anyways, then we know the domestic coil is leaking internally. And he did tell me the boiler's 60 years old, so I doubt we're gonna find a new coil if that's the case. But if it doesn't rise within 2 weeks, then we're just gonna change the water feeder out regardless, because it's not working anyways. So yeah, so we're gonna go do another AC tune-up and then a no AC call after that. So I just got off the phone with the next call for the no AC. I don't even know what to say about what he just told me. Apparently a contractor came in last year, said it was the outdoor fan motor, took the outdoor fan motor, and never came back. Apparently the homeowner tried calling him and emailing him. So my guess is it has no outdoor fan motor, and that's why there's no cooling. But we will see when we get there in about 34 minutes. So Alright, so don't mind the dinging of the truck. We're pulling up to this guy's house soon. We're making a left here. I'm just going to record the whole time just because he's not going to be home. And you know, this is the first time I've been to this person's house. So you just gotta kind of cover your butt. You know, I'm not saying he would do anything, but you know, maybe I'll walk past something and it was broken, I didn't notice it, and then he blames me for breaking it. You know, I'm not sure. So I'm just gonna record the whole time. I'm just gonna back up into the guy's driveway. Alright. Now we're gonna go. If the fan motor is missing, then it should be an easy telltale sign. So we got the house is in the back. I'm not gonna go in the house. He did leave a key under the mat, but I don't, like I said, because he's not home, I don't want to, I'd rather not. So, walk in the back. Man, he ain't kidding. The motor is gone. Unbelievable. Take a picture of that. Unbelievable. Wow. Alright, we're just gonna go to the truck and so this is a warranty clean. The camera here. So this is a I do work for this home warranty company. It's not the, I know everyone hates home warranties, but it is just a little bit extra work, a little bit extra money. They are kind of cheap, but it's, the way I look at it is, you know, it's money that I wouldn't have got. You know, so like I said, just a little bit extra money. So what we're gonna do is I gotta file a thing on their website, and I gotta call Train.
Thank you for calling Ferguson HVAC. This call may be randomly monitored or recorded to
And I'm
ensure
gonna
quality
blade.
customer care.
I just thought about doing a motor and blade.
How can I help you?
Hey, I need price and availability on an outdoor fan motor and prop.
Alright. You have a model or serial on the unit?
I have both. What would you like?
I'll take the serial number.
It's 8103 L as in Larry, J, D as in Delta, 3 F as in Frank.
Alright. I've got the motor available. The fan blade we don't have at the counter though.
When do you think you'll get it in?
Probably be a couple business days.
Okay. What's the price for both? That's for both the prop and fan motor?
Correct, yep.
Is that tax included?
Oh no, that's before. Out the door, you're looking at...
Okay. Alright, can you put a PO on this? Just put a Rely, R-E-L-Y.
Okay. Alright, no problem. I'll leave it here for you.
Great. And then, okay, alright, I'll have to call back in to order it. So yeah, let me talk with them and I'll give you guys a call back.
Sure. Yeah,
Right.
I'll leave it as a quote for you.
Thank you.
No problem. Have a good one.
You too, bye-bye. Alright, so that's an expensive motor and prop. So we have to submit a full diagnosis on their website. They tried calling me. I went to go answer it and they hung up. So, like, I don't know. Whatever. So, I just wanted to show that I am leaving the house. We are off. So, I want to grab some lunch. It's 2 o'clock now. Kind of hungry.